Where we going today, Miss Adriana?
Plant tour
Yeah.
of the Hoover Dam.
Yeah, we getting exclusive insight on the Hoover Dam. I heard. I ain't gonna lie. You ever been before?
Only the hiking trail.
Ah,
not
okay.
the power plant.
Oh yeah. So we seeing something I ain't never seen, and maybe you ain't never seen.
Why?
We gonna tune back in when we get off this bus, or while we on the bus and we see some great sights. I love you guys. DRI family, STEM Force program. Tuning out. It's time to turn up. I'm with all my fellow delinquents, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? We at the Hoover Dam. Hey, thank you, bus driver, for getting us here safe, man. Yeah, no, I really appreciate you.
Your tour down there, okay?
Okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I like your necklace, too. Yeah. Oh, you from Hawaii? What's it called?
Bukashao.
Okay. Say it one more time.
Bukashao.
Bukashao?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. What's up, hey y'all? Oh yeah. I think I did that earlier. I made it through safely. On my son. Hey, where my phone at though?
This one?
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Hey, appreciate y'all doing y'all job. You feel me on me? Wait, did anybody get stopped?
I hope not.
Oh yeah, nothing.
So we did pretty good.
Yeah, I think we did. Boy, we is underground, boy. Boy, we underground, but we like an Empire State Building underground. Oh, bro. Let me see if these rocks real. Let me see if they real. Oh yeah, these real, huh? Oh, that's really deep. Oh, we underground. Okay. Me neither. Yeah, we at the Hoover Dam. Shout out Herbert Hoover. What she said?
Alright guys, hello and welcome. First of all, can everyone hear me okay? Great. If you can't hear me, come closer to the railing. If you'd like not to hear me, scoot away from the railing. That's fine too, I don't mind. My name is Lucian. I'll be your tour guide today for the first 2 stops. So our journey began in the visitor center, which is located right around this area here. We then descended about 537 feet down to this access tunnel here in orange, And then we followed that to where we are currently located. We are currently located right here in one of our 4 original diversion tunnels.
Well, we
And
500
have 1,
feet
2, 3, 4.
underground.
Hey guys, keep in mind diversion tunnel is the big one on either side of us here. So these tunnels are 50 feet in diameter and about 3/4 of a mile long. As I mentioned in my elevator, its original purpose was to divert the river around the construction site, as you could not build something the size and the scale of the Hoover Dam on top of a raging river. But to get the water into these tunnels, they did first have to construct what was called the upper coffer dam, right about here, 100 feet tall, built using concrete and other natural materials. Once this was completed, the water was pooled up into the zone right here, where it was then driven into our newly built diversion tunnels, where it would go all the way around and back into the Colorado River. Next step, build the lower coffer dam, 65 feet tall. Its purpose was to keep that newly diverted water from backflowing into the construction site. Once that was completed and the riverbed was completely dry and devoid of water, an additional 135 feet of rock, sand, silt, and debris had to be excavated to get to bedrock, so they could build the Hoover Dam on top of a solid foundation. And in June of 1933, construction officially began on Hoover Dam. This was signified by dropping the first bucket of concrete all the way down to the base of the dam and spreading it onto wooden forms. Each one of these buckets contained about 8 cubic yards worth of concrete. That's about the same amount as a cement mixing truck. And once they got good at lowering these buckets down, a bucket was lowered every 78 seconds. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the next 2 years.
$4 a day?
Absolutely right. And they did that until the Hoover Dam was completely built. Next step, fill in Lake Mead, this big blue area here. So they shut down 3 of our diversion tunnels while keeping 1 open to keep the flow of water headed downstream. Took about 6.5 years total for Lake Mead to fill in completely. Once it did, it held the distinction of being the largest man-made lake in the world. Today, it is still the largest man-made lake in America by volume. And towards the end of construction, they shut down the last diversion tunnel and built what are called the intake towers, these little circles on the map here. You guys probably saw these towers as you were driving or walking in. Yeah, the big circular buildings on the lakeside of the dam. They stand 395 feet tall, sit about 250 feet above the bottom of the lake against the canyon wall, and today they are the primary way in which we circulate water around our dam. So today, water enters an intake tower. It then enters what are called penstock pipes. Then it goes into smaller penstock pipes before hitting our generators. That in turn spins the rotor around to create electricity before it's finally kicked back into the Colorado River. So there was no more need for the lower coffer dam, so that was destroyed, and the upper coffer dam still sits beneath Lake Mead today. But let's talk a little bit more about the penstock pipes. Great example of one out the window over here. Now the one out the window is about 30 feet in diameter. Have you guys noticed that rumbling and vibrating going on around you yet?
Yeah.
I sure hope so. That is 96,000 gallons of water per second flowing through that pipe right there. That's right, that's a lot of water. That would fill up an Olympic-sized swimming pool in about 6.6 seconds. And those are the big pools you see on TV, usually during the Olympics. Imagine that. Now, the only other way to get water around the dam are the spillways. We have 2 of them, one in Arizona, one in Nevada. They're located 27 feet below the top of the dam, so if the water was to get too high, it would flow into the spillway instead of over the top of the dam. We've only ever had to use them twice, though, in the dam's history. Once in 1941 for a test, once in 1983 for real, and right here is a photo showing you water flowing into the Nevada spillway. Did that for about 63 consecutive days that year until the water finally receded. We get about 95% of our water from snowmelt in the Rocky Mountains, especially the western side of the Rockies. That year there was a lot of snow, but it melted very quickly over a week's period of time, causing it to come crashing down all at once, which is why we had so much flow that year. Okay guys, we're going to move on to the next stop. It is the power plant. I'm going to lead the way out of the room. Everyone's going to follow me back to the elevator.
Boy, I ain't never been to Arizona, boy. I'm finna go right now.
Yeah, we just gotta walk over to the
Yeah, y'all ready to go to Arizona? Miss Shauna, where you at?
What?
Ah, you right here. Yeah, we going to Arizona. Risk of her life. Go ahead, Miss Shauna. Do it one more time.
I'm trying to see where it's for you.
Ah, okay,
She
okay.
lied about the breeze. That doesn't exist.
It usually do be. You know, I can feel it a little bit.
Huh?
Yeah, on me. As soon as she did, I could feel it a little bit. Oh, I'm
You just
sorry.
had to come further out.
Yeah.
So, we at least made that
We on a walk to Arizona, Arizona. Me and Miss Ruby, Daniel here. I'm enjoying my little views and sights I never seen. I ain't gonna lie, somebody gonna need to flick me up right here. I need a flick up. But we going to another state, boy. Ooh. What you say, Miss Shauna? I ain't hear you.
We're in Arizona.
What? Hold on, folks. Hey, y'all gonna take me down?
11:30.
Hey, y'all gonna take me back home? Oh, bro, great. Ooh. We at the Hoover. So wait, wasn't Herbert Hoover president?
Yes, 31st.
That's what I thought.
Good job. Yeah. Thank you.
I was like, I know I heard his name before, G.
He was in the video.
No, I know. I'm talking about before the video.
I'm brave, man. I wouldn't do nothing like that.
Yeah, nah, for real.
That's too far
If
down.
it was water,
That's the mountain. That's the canyon that we were in.
where?
Mountain that we were deep inside.
We was inside that mountain?
Yep. And then you see those, how many circles? Those 6 circles that are poking out of the building? That's
Yeah.
those are the spillways that he was talking about. So those
Okay.
are like the ends of the pipes. So and things. When
Wait,
they
where?
can open these circles inside this building.
Okay.
In the facade, you see those circles.
Uh-huh.
That's where if they open them up, water will come shooting out.
What? Oh, that's cool. So they could fill the water up a little bit higher?
Well, no, this is this is just the Colorado River.
Oh,
The
okay.
lake is on that side.
Yeah, we is. We just letting y'all, you feel me, trying to
Bro.
help out the West Coast.
Oh, see, I could tell, but on this side, the rocks a little different, boy. Oh, bro, oh, bro.
I thought I was tripping.
And then you remember I was talking about the volcano?
Yeah,
See these little stripes of kind of gray?
yeah.
That's the ash from when
From the volcano was here?
erupted.
It erupted?
Yeah, so that's all the ash that settled from the volcano eruption. And then over millions of years,
Uh-huh.
the land shifted, so that's why it's broken. Because the rocks kind of just fell.
Ah, okay. Dang, boy, we seeing post-eruption. Long live everybody.
It's
So.
a kraken.
What you just said? You said fish sticks?
I said it's a kraken.
It's a kraken. What a kraken is?
We're talking about macaroni and cheese.
What macaroni and cheese?
My friend's dad makes macaroni and cheese with like spam and peas in it, and he don't even cook the spam. Or he makes it with tuna and calls it tuna casserole.
That was nasty.
Yeah.
Cold spam.
Yes. He puts it in the pot he put it in the pot. I had to. I was forced to. I lived with them. I didn't make my own food. They would watch it every night.
Daniel here, man. We having a great day, a good time. We vlogging. Went for DRI, man. We having a beautiful day with some beautiful people. We having, I'm grateful to be here. I ain't never seen this before.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm disturbing people.
No, we started watching this.
Yeah, we on the walk. Dang, we going back to Vegas already. I just got used to Arizona. Ooh. It's cold over here. It's hot in Arizona. It's a little windy. This my sights. You feel me? This what I could see. Miss Shauna say where the white at, this where the water used to be. So it used to be way more water than this, but it's cool. We gonna get some more. It's time to say goodbye to the Hoover Dam. Boy, I was just in AZ, boy. Y'all tweaking, boy. What y'all know about that, boy? I'm coming. I know. I was just trying to say goodbye to my vlog. Alright, we finna get back on the bus, y'all. I think I had a good experience. I got to see some things I never seen before. Learn about some, you feel me? Learn about the history of how the Hoover Dam got built. You feel me? See it in a positive manner. I was grateful to see how we get our water. Cause shoot, I've been out here for a little bit, and I barely see lakes, ponds. The nature ain't the same. So, like I said, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to see how we do conserve our water, how we do keep everything copacetic, and how multiple states and multiple different people had come together to be able to share water amongst each other, amongst the West Coast. It's actually real cool. Thank y'all. See y'all later.